Hello everyone, it is Monday the 23rd of March and I'm back to talk about the coronavirus once again. As of right now recording this video, there are 341,400 confirmed cases worldwide of the coronavirus and 14,746 deaths worldwide. Really, no signs of slowing down. The chart is still going up like a brick wall, just like right up. So yesterday the USA topped the list with 9,339 new confirmed cases of the coronavirus and 117 deaths, followed by Italy with 5,560 confirmed cases and 651 confirmed deaths. I'm just going to skip down. The UK, surprisingly low, 665 confirmed cases. I thought they were going to be on 1,000 a day right now, but you know, back down to 600, fair enough. Spain is going to be the next Italy, Germany and France too, you know, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000 new cases. Switzerland, for the size, I've said it before, for the size of the country, Switzerland has so many cases. 611 new cases just yesterday. It's almost on par with the UK. But it's got like a tenth of the population, or less, I don't even know. As of right now, the coronavirus has affected 192 countries worldwide. How many countries are there in the world? Right, so on to some news stories. Japan and the Olympics. Finally, we've got some motion on that. Australia and Canada have confirmed that they are pulling out of the Olympics this year. They will not be attending the Olympics. And I'm sure if those two are pulled out, there'll be many more that pull out as well, because otherwise it's just not fair. So Japan, the pressure's being put on you now to just cancel the thing. Is it Japan's decision alone? I'm not sure, but I feel like as the host nation, it must be their decision to cancel. Whether it's their decision to rearrange and postpone or just skip this one altogether, I'm not sure, but I'm sure they can decide to cancel it this year. Health is more important than money, all right? You've wasted so much money on that. Just think what it's going to be like if you just go ahead with it, like 4 countries, including North Korea, taking part, something like that. What's the point? Who's going to watch? Who's going to fill up the hotels? Who's going to fill up the stadiums that you built? Don't fool yourselves. Just cancel it. So now it's just on Japan. We're waiting, Japan. We're waiting for your decision. Postpone. Harvey Weinstein has... Weinstein? Why? I just say Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein. Anyway, Harvey Weinstein... Sounds weird now. That guy. The guy on the screen, he has been confirmed to have the coronavirus. And to be honest, you know what I think is going to happen next? We're going to hear that he's one of the unfortunate casualties of this virus. What I'm realizing is around the world, the people who seem to be getting this and dying from it, it just seems to have affected quite a lot of special people, you know? Political foes, some prisoners, and just other important people. It just seems to have affected them quite a bit. I know it's affected a lot of normal people too. I'm not taking anything away from them, but I just feel like the ratio of important political kind of figures is quite high. I feel like this virus is just being used to, you know, delete some people from the register. So watch your back, everyone. I'm not sure if some of these people actually have the virus or they're just on the government list and, here's a convenient excuse. You have the virus and you sadly died. He's not dead yet, but you think they're gonna save him in the hospital? South Korea's cases are remaining quite steady. They are in the low hundreds. They've got the most advanced system for contact tracing. I think we've figured that out now. But also, I'm looking at their protective gear and I'm comparing that to other countries and the protective gear they're wearing. I feel like South Korea is doing something right. The UAE has now banned all inbound flights. So Emirates, the airline, has stopped service for 2 weeks. That's left a few people stranded all around the world. Emirates is quite a good airline, and actually when I fly to and from China, I always use Emirates because even though I could buy a direct flight with, say, British Airways or Air China or, you know, there's so many that fly direct from Beijing to London, but I did that before. I went with British Airways and the service was terrible. So I decided after that I would only fly indirect with Emirates, even though it takes so much longer with a connecting flight. But the service was just so much better than British Airways. So Emirates would have been my last resort if I had to get out of here. And now, for 2 weeks, they've cancelled flying. So I'm stuck here. I mean, I wasn't planning to leave anyway. And the rest of the news is just lockdown, lockdown, lockdown. Everywhere is finally getting the idea. So before they were talking about gatherings of 10,000 or less, gatherings of 5,000 or less, gatherings of 1,000 or less, gatherings of 100 people or more are forbidden, gatherings of 50 people or more, no, no, no. And now Germany's come out with another magic number, gatherings of 2 or more. No, you can't do that. So Germany now has banned meetings or gatherings of 2 people or more, which in effect means just don't meet anyone. Why don't they just tell people to stay at home? They're saying basically you can only go out by yourself. Fine, alright. Anyway, soon it will all end up being like this, you know. I just don't know why they're playing the game from step 1 to 10 when we just know if you do step 10 now, it will work, but whatever. I'm just watching from afar. The UK lockdown is not working, as you can see in these pictures. People are still going to the market, still going to the bars, still crowding up at supermarkets. It's crazy. No one's wearing a face mask because, of course, in the West, people don't believe in face masks, which is fair enough. So the UK is on track to have an Italy-style lockdown. No one's calling it the Wuhan-style lockdown, even though it was Wuhan that kind of did it first. But we're still going to call it the Italy-style lockdown. Fine. But finally, that's what they need to do. Just lock down. Lock down everything for 2 weeks or a month. People with the virus will have the virus. They'll either live or die. But they won't spread it. Spain is to extend their lockdown until the 11th of April. I'm sure it's going to be extended further than that, but fine, until the 11th of April for now. And Hong Kong from Wednesday, so Tuesday night pretty much, will ban all tourists to the city. So no more travelling to Hong Kong for the time being until this virus thing has been sorted out. So after recording the video yesterday, I had some time to reflect again. Just because of the way that humans are, it's probably still worth enforcing these restrictions for a short time at least. And then maybe it can be relaxed for the people who need to go to work and keep those who are vulnerable and the elderly, keep them back. So enforce the lockdown first, let people get used to this idea of lockdown and how to do it. And then slowly later, open it back up for people who have regular jobs, the young, the healthy, and keep the elderly and the ones with underlying conditions back. So they can't go out, but the young ones can. And the elderly ones who have these underlying conditions, maybe they A, don't go out, and B, don't stay somewhere where there's like the young people coming in, coming out, coming in, coming out. So figure out how to isolate the elderly people and let the young people get back to work. Right, and just to finish off this video, Hillary went out today, again, but it's different this time. Today she went out because she had to go to work to pick up a computer or give a I can't remember, like do something for a colleague. And on her way there and back, she took some videos of the streets near her work, and this is what Beijing looks like right now. This is Monday morning, right, in Beijing. Alright, if you liked it, leave me a comment down below, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.